When discussing potential threats to Naoya Inoue, Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez wasn't always the obvious choice. But after dismantling elite opponents and becoming the youngest two-division world champion to break into the pound-for-pound rankings, Bam is now on everyone's radar. Fans are asking, does he have what it takes to match the Japanese monster's destructive power? In this video, we'll break down 4 of Bam's most spectacular wins, showcasing his skill, talent, and hunger for greatness. By the end, you might just believe he's the one who can end Naoya Inoue's reign at the top. Nicknamed Bam for his explosive power and fast hands, he shocked the boxing world by claiming the WBC Super Flyweight title, beating Carlos Cuadras. But Bam wasn't here to coast, he wanted legends on his resume. Just 3 months later, he defended his title against Srisaket Sorungvisai, a man with 50 wins, 43 knockouts, and a chin that hadn't cracked in 54 fights. Basically, a human wrecking ball. The Mexican-American executed a masterful game plan. Sharper than a scalpel, with lightning speed and pinpoint accuracy, he darted in to land clean shots and slipped away before Sorungvisai could counter. Bam's strategy was flawless. Stay one step ahead, neutralize the power, and turn the Thai legend to dust.
Favorite is because of the difference in foot speed. That's going to be the big difference here. When it comes to Sorungvisai, he needs to have this with his footwork, because he's not going to be able to keep up with this young champion that moves from angle and shifts.
Much more flat-footed, but Sergio, that's where his power comes from.
The fight, that's how we can win. Sorungvisai this week, I don't get the sense that he's looking or thinks he's going to win a decision. He knows he could be down quickly.
In the head back of Sorungvisai, I love the fact that Bam Rodriguez is coming out respecting the power of Sorungvisai.
SSR.
But as heavy as his fists are, so are his feet. You can look at hard jab there by Bam Rodriguez.
And the crowd will certainly be urging Rodriguez to do that.
Jesse has to stay disciplined. He got great advice from his corner in between rounds.
He's been right here, because with Cuadras, he did stay a little bit too long and exchange.
That his punches, the ones that were stopping guys at 108 and above, they just aren't going to be as effective at 115.
Sorungvisai always looks so numb. We were talking about how much power Sorungvisai has, and
jab that jolted the head back of Bam Rodriguez. That's a size difference right there.
start to the fight for the hometown kid. Nice uppercut from Bam. He's got to think defense.
I love the way Bam Rodriguez keeps stepping over, having a lot of success.
Well, we know that Rodriguez is a big fan. Look.
Love that. Bam Rodriguez is not letting up on his punches. Nice and smooth, pop shining, and moving.
Rodriguez shifted gears in the 4th round, delivering a powerful right hand that nearly sent his opponent on a one-way trip to the Shadow Realm. Bam wasn't more willing to stand in the pocket and trade with Sorungvisai as he realized the Thai's feared power wasn't as dangerous as expected. From that moment on, Rodriguez showed more confidence.
They're to knock Sorungvisai off his timing.
Their defensive jabs and their power jabs. Look at perfect power boxing right here. Bam Rodriguez is playing chess.
Picking crazy. I almost can't believe it.
See, good head movement there by Bam Rodriguez. It's not going to be a make Sorungvisai completely miss and discourage the power puncher. Good body shot. And there it is right there, 3-step Bam Rodriguez. Violence right there. 1-2 got an angle and popped him from the side.
Kind of hooking him and throwing him down.
Sorungvisai's right shoe is untied. That's going to be
56 pro fights, many of them wars. His father time caught up.
He absorbed 2.
A career-long 15-month layoff, so there's going to be some...
Body shot from Bam. Left hook from Bam.
Exchange right hooks with the Rungasai, which is...
And said, you know what? Maybe Rungasai doesn't have this.
It could be dangerous because if one of them knew it, it's by Bam on the inside.
You know, Rungasai is known for a wandering head. He's won 2 Bam Rodriguez looks like a master. And
he's not even stepping back. He got the range down of Rungasai. It's only his upper body moving the bigger of Bam Rodriguez.
I don't think we've ever seen Rungasai.
The veteran was expected to be a tough test, but it wasn't Bam Rodriguez who proved there's a new king in the super flyweight division. In the 7th round, Rodriguez landed a perfectly timed left hook to the temple, sending Rungasai crashing to the canvas like a sack of potatoes. At 35 years old, the former champion tried to pass it off as a slip, but the referee wasn't buying it. This was Bam's moment to shine.
Someone to stay in front of him.
What we are seeing is incredible. 22 years old, the youngest king, the master.
I have seen Rungasai get outboxed before. I have never...
Watching Elgato. We could have the new...
You could also see the discouragement in the face and the eyes of Rungasai.
You've seen that for the better part of the last 5 rounds. Little surprised that we haven't seen more of a body attack from Rungasai.
Fighter from Thailand.
Big straight left from Bam, caught him on the right as well. The confidence oozing out of Rodriguez as he cracks him again. Upstairs, downstairs.
He didn't just finish the fight, he made a statement. With a vicious left cross to stun his opponent, he unleashed a relentless barrage of power shots, leaving no room for escape. The crowd roared as he poured on the pressure, forcing the referee to step in and call it off. With this dominant performance, Jesse successfully defended his title for the first time, taking his record to 16-0 and climbing the pound-for-pound rankings, proving that he's not just a champion, he's a force to be reckoned with. On December 16, 2023, Jesse Bam Rodriguez aimed to add the IBF flyweight title to his WBO crown. Standing in his way was British boxer Sonny Edwards, a 4-time defending champion with an undefeated record of 20 wins. A main event at Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona. Coming into the fight, critics questioned Rodriguez's strength of competition, but Edwards, an established world champion, was the real test. To make it even tougher, Bam was still recovering from a jaw injury suffered earlier in the year. Edwards controlled the first round, but Rodriguez seized momentum in the second with key shots. Though Edwards rallied in rounds 3 and 4, the damage from that second round proved crucial, setting the tone for the rest of the fight.
Quite the same way we've seen him move in past fights. A lot of times in previous fights, he gives you a lot of lateral movement, uses the entirety of the ring. Now,
good shot to the body.
Right hand from Sonny.
Look at the left eye of Sonny Edwards.
Yeah, big mouse there. You're right. That was way low, but that could be a real issue for him.
Good jab, lovely jab there from back. That's a real problem for a man who needs that vision to react.
when you're a fighter and you see that mouse in the eye, it becomes
Right jab, that snappy jab of Bam Rodriguez, and that's what caused it right there, because you can see that Bam continues going for that eye.
Jab from Bam is fantastic.
Right him to the right. Sonny's getting hit more than he normally does.
he's this stationary at this stage of the fight.
If he's going to lose the fight, you got to do what you're good at. Plenty of feints, moving around that semicircle on the.
Rodriguez's calculated punches began to take their toll, swelling Edwards' eye and opening a deep cut. From the fifth round onward, it was all Jesse. He dictated the pace, landing clean shots while Edwards found himself in unfamiliar territory, fighting not to win but simply to survive each round.
Seems to have actually gotten better.
Ooh, good shot.
Yeah, good shots there as well.
Whoa, nice counter left. Sonny now just ate a right. This thing's heating up. Bam, is a boxing purist delight.
Two things I never really...
Bam caught him off balance, and now Sonny's sitting.
I think Sonny tried to move to his left without stepping. He didn't try to pivot. So that's why he got caught by Bam Rodriguez. To the left, you're not going to pivot right. You're going to be in the line of fire of the right hook of the southpaw.
These next couple of rounds.
Into the jab.
He showed respect for what Sonny was doing.
Yeah, well, he's doing really well, but I think he's got a point, especially in that last round. You've got to sort of think the weight of the shots of Rodriguez is well took.
Bam goes low, Sonny goes high.
Yeah, but down is going to be... It's going to be a better investment going down.
Excuse me, Sonny, take this kind of damage,
No, of course we haven't, but I've never seen him with someone as good as this either.
Bam's talking, and Sonny might be hurt. He might be in trouble.
Sonny, the referee will stop this.
And look at this, Sonny! Sonny!
Oh, lovely work from Bam.
Oh, Bam sitting down on those power punches.
It went from bad to worse for the Brit, and then the unthinkable happened. Sonny Edwards, who had never been dropped in his career, was floored, diving face first from a thunderous straight left by the southpaw. It was like watching a man trying to break a fall with his face.
That was a lovely touch.
Blood, but it does look like a cut now above the right eye of Sonny Edwards.
Oh, what an uppercut there from Rodriguez. Look at Edwards.
Edwards took a beating like never before, absorbing more punishment in this fight than in his previous 20 bouts combined. Once celebrated for his defensive brilliance, he found himself overwhelmed by brutal combinations in the final 2 rounds. Blood streamed down his face, and his corner had seen enough, stepping in to save him. Edwards was utterly destroyed in a masterclass by Rodriguez. After the fight, he revealed he had suffered a fractured orbital bone early on, leaving him seeing double. After becoming a unified flyweight king, Bam wasted no time calling out his next challenge, WBC and Ring Magazine champion Juan Francisco Estrada. This would be Rodriguez's toughest test yet. Estrada, a Mexican legend with 44 wins and only 4 losses, had avenged every defeat in his career, making him a dangerous opponent. But at just 24, Bam was determined to dominate the super flyweight division. From the opening bell, Rodriguez set the pace, using lightning-fast footwork to cut angles and slick boxing to puzzle the 34-year-old El Gallo, who struggled to find an answer.
He knows how to describe if he's just touching you or he's about to hurt you.
There's a good little move from He just made the strike and fall short.
Beautiful left hand.
Them that have connected in the last 10 seconds or so. An uppercut on the inside as well.
And he barely makes you miss by an inch, Paul's due. He stays in the pocket, barely makes you miss and makes you pay.
Nice shot there, and now Gallo was hurt.
Gallo's hurt.
The uppercut from Bam.
Hook right to the temple, the left side of the temple of Estrada.
But it was the feet that did it. He moved around the target, took it to the left from an angle he couldn't see there, Estrada.
It's always the angles and it's always the footwork.
The abilities of the old champion. Estrada trying to weather the showing. Tremendous patience here, considering the situation.
No, I think Estrada's still buckling when he misses, and you see the bounce. The strength is not there in his legs right now.
Yeah, good little 1-2 there, though, off Estrada.
Estrada boxed Rodriguez well during the early stages of the fourth round, only for Bam to punish him with a straight left, dropping him hard. By stepping to the outside and gaining the foot position, Bam pivoted and turned his hips to land the shot.
Let his opponents rest. Bam Rodriguez, this weight class, does the same.
15 El Gallo on the floor for the first time as Bam Rodriguez has him wobbled again. And it's underway.
In the sixth, the veteran shocked the younger Bam with a flash knockdown. Estrada doubled the jab to disguise his lateral movement, then unloaded a quick right hand, but Bam responded by finishing the round strong.
Huge uppercut from Bam.
By Estrada, he's punching with the young fighter now. He knows he can't compete with the speed and forward, so now he's punching.
Combination there, the back there from Rodriguez.
Estrada going toe. with one of the sport's most dangerous punchers, and he's had
Everything right there, Estrada. You get off the ropes, and he's still got caught.
In round 7, Rodriguez switched things up, landing damaging body shots. Pivoting on his lead foot, Bam delivered a sharp liver shot that crumbled El Gallo, leaving him in too much pain to continue. For many, the thought of Estrada getting stopped was unthinkable. For years, no one came close to beating him, but Bam wiped out the future Hall of Famer. At the time of the stoppage, Estrada led 57-56 on one scorecard. Rodriguez was up 58-54 on another, and the third judge had it even. It was a thrilling fight of the year contender, with Estrada forced to pass on the torch. The win catapulted Bam to number 5 on the pound-for-pound list. On the night of November 9th, 2024, Bam returned to the ring in Philadelphia to defend his IBF Super Flyweight title against veteran Pedro Guevara. Guevara, who had captured the interim WBC title with a win over Andrew Maloney in May, was looking to become a two-weight world champion, but Bam wasn't fully aware of the challenge ahead. From the opening bell, Bam took control, cutting off the ring and backing up Guevara effortlessly. The challenger never had a chance to mount any offense. It was only a matter of time, like watching someone try to outrun a train on foot.
Both these fighters are looking for uppercuts. Whoever lands first is going to get the respect. Maybe even hurt.
Left cross there from Bam Rodriguez. First career loss to John Rael Casimero. Considered he's in a marquee fight here against Bam Rodriguez.
Good body shots being landed by both. But this is the type of fight it's going to have to be for Guevara. And you can see Bam Rodriguez just applying a lot of pressure. And this is either going to get to Guevara right off Bam Rodriguez.
Weight in the world by Ring Magazine. He suffered 2 recorded knockdowns in his career, one against Casimero, one he has not been stopped.
And it's even harder when he's applying this much pressure. I mean, this is the most aggressive.
Nice left.
From the bottom like that, they really hurt. You know, we're accustomed to getting hit in the nose when they're coming from straight from a jab.
Bam really having no problem so far.
Bam dropped a former light flyweight champ with a left hand in round 3, and it was clear the fight was slipping away.
Pinning down the tricky.
The challenger got up bravely, but Bam wasted no time, immediately pressing the attack and finishing with a stunning right uppercut.
Way out of this trouble. But he got clipped with a beautiful right.
The referee wasted no time calling off the count. Guevara was never on the same level, suffering his first KO loss while Bam improved to 21-0. Looking ahead, one of the biggest fights that could shape Bam Rodriguez's future is an earth-shattering clash with a Japanese knockout machine, Inoue. While it's been discussed, it's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I feel like it is a possible fight, but not right now. I've always said it when people ask me that it's a fight that can happen in the future, maybe 2 or 3 years from now. But as of right now, I just have other opponents on my mind.
At 5'4", with a 67-inch reach, Rodriguez is the smaller man compared to the 5'5", 67.5-inch Inoue. To take on the pound-for-pound king, Bam would have to move up 2 weight classes, a huge leap that could alter his speed and power, but also set the stage for a massive showdown. With a future on the horizon, Bam's sights are set on unifying the super flyweight division first. After that, the real tests will come in higher weight classes, where the biggest challenges and potentially the biggest rewards await. If you enjoyed learning about these cool fighters, hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.